Edinburgh Castle. Instantly recognizable, it is more than a collection of ancient stones. It is a legend. Rising majestically above the city on a volcanic crag, it commands the skyline. Edinburgh Castle has stood as a silent guardian, witnessing centuries of Scottish history. Battles have been waged over it, and monarchs have walked its corridors. It has served as a royal abode, a military stronghold, and a symbol of national pride. From the wars of Scottish independence to the Jacobite risings, Edinburgh Castle has been central to Scotland's narrative. Within these walls, history springs to life. Each stone whispers a story. Join me as we explore the captivating history, architectural splendor, and enduring legacy of Edinburgh Castle. Edinburgh Castle played a pivotal role during the Wars of Scottish Independence in the late 1200s and early 1300s. This period also saw the rise of Robert the Bruce, a key figure in Scotland's fight for freedom. Over the centuries, the castle has undergone numerous architectural transformations. Today, it stands proudly as a major landmark amidst the bustling cityscape of Edinburgh. Drawing visitors from all corners of the world, it remains a symbol of Scottish heritage and a testament to the nation's rich history. Edinburgh Castle, a symbol of Scotland's enduring spirit, has roots that stretch back to ancient times. Perched on the volcanic Castle Rock, it has been a silent witness to the unfolding of history. Archaeological evidence reveals that humans have occupied this site since the Iron Age. Its strategic location made it a prime spot for defense and settlement. Through the ages, the castle has transformed, mirroring the shifts in power and culture in Scotland. From a simple hill fort to a royal residence, its evolution is a testament to its resilience. Join us as we explore the ancient origins of this historic gem, uncovering the stories etched into its very stones. Within these ancient walls, a grand hall once resonated with royal proclamations. The castle served as a center of culture and learning beyond its role as a fortress. One of its remarkable features was the establishment of Crown Square. In the 16th century, the palace became the primary residence for Scottish royalty. However, Edinburgh Castle also witnessed many grim and violent episodes in Scotland's history. Its legacy is a complex tapestry of triumphs and tragedies, of splendor and hardship. The stones of Edinburgh Castle hold centuries of history within them. The castle's walls are a testament to Scotland's heritage, its strength, its determination, and its relentless pursuit of freedom. Legend has it that a piper once ventured into the castle's hidden passages, never to return. The tale of the eerie piper is one of the most captivating stories linked to the castle. Even now, some claim to hear the ghostly notes of his bagpipes echoing through the castle's halls. Through all its trials, Edinburgh Castle stands tall. Its majestic silhouette continues to grace the Edinburgh skyline. The castle's enduring presence is a symbol of the human spirit, our bravery, resilience, and the unyielding power of hope. Edinburgh Castle stands as a monument to the artistry and skill of bygone eras. The architectural variety, from the humble St. Margaret's Chapel to the majestic Royal Palace, weaves a rich narrative in stone. Natural defences include steep cliffs on three sides, with the eastern approach fortified by gates and walls. Today, visitors pass through the formidable Portcullis Gate to enter the castle. Within the castle, a labyrinth of narrow streets and cobbled squares ascends the rock. Climbing the castle rock reveals ever more stunning vistas. The ramparts offer sweeping views over the city of Edinburgh. Perched strategically, the castle now provides breathtaking panoramas that enchant visitors globally. The castle's fortifications faced numerous challenges over the centuries. A prominent feature is the Half Moon Battery, constructed in the 16th century. The battery's cannons, once a formidable defense against attackers, now stand as relics. David's Tower, named after King David II, is another significant defensive structure. Even in its ruined state, David's Tower symbolizes the castle's resilience. The Great Hall within the castle walls reflects the splendor and ceremony of the Scottish court. Today, the hall hosts various ceremonial events. Edinburgh Castle remains a vibrant testament to history. A visit to Edinburgh Castle is incomplete without seeing the honours of Scotland, the oldest crown jewels in the United Kingdom. Concealed for protection during turbulent times, the honours were unearthed in 1818 and have been exhibited at the castle ever since. The castle also houses the Stone of Destiny, a symbol of Scottish royalty used in coronations for centuries. In the 13th century, Edward I of England seized the stone and transported it to Westminster Abbey. The stone was eventually returned to Scotland in 1996. Edinburgh Castle is not merely a collection of ancient stones and grand buildings. It stands as a vibrant testament to Scotland's rich history. No story of Edinburgh Castle is complete without mentioning Robert the Bruce. In 1314, during the Wars of Scottish Independence, the castle was under English control. According to legend, Bruce, inspired by a spider's determination, decided to continue his fight. This led to the Battle of Bannockburn, a significant triumph for the Scots. Another crucial event occurred in 1341, when a bold nighttime raid resulted in the castle's recapture from the English. The castle's strategic importance continued to grow in the subsequent centuries. James IV fortified the castle, adding powerful cannons and strengthening its walls. Yet even the mightiest fortresses are not immune to the winds of change and the shifting tides of power. The corridors of Edinburgh Castle have long been shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Central to this intrigue are the Casket Letters, which played a pivotal role in the dramatic events surrounding Mary, Queen of Scots. In 1567, Mary faced accusations of being involved in the murder of her husband, Lord Darnley. These letters, allegedly written by Mary, contained incriminating evidence that linked her to the plot. The scandalous nature of the letters led to a public outcry, forcing Mary to abdicate and leading to her imprisonment. The exact location where the Casket Letters were discovered remains a mystery to this day. The Jacobite risings of the 18th century were a turbulent period for Scotland, with Edinburgh Castle once again becoming a focal point of conflict. In 1745, Charles Edward Stuart, famously known as Bonnie Prince Charlie, arrived in Scotland with the ambition of restoring the Stuart dynasty to the throne. The Jacobite movement, driven by a blend of romantic idealism, dynastic loyalty, and opposition to the Hanoverian monarchy, gained momentum in the Highlands. Edinburgh, the symbolic heart of Scotland, was captivated by the Jacobite cause. In September 1745, Prince Charles and his Highland army marched into Edinburgh, seizing the city with little resistance. Despite the city's fall, Edinburgh Castle remained under Loyalist control, standing as a bastion of Hanoverian power amidst the Jacobite surge. Although the Jacobites controlled Edinburgh, they failed to capture the castle, which continued to be a significant obstacle. A brief siege took place, but the castle's defences proved impenetrable. The Jacobite dream, though it burned brightly for a while, was ultimately extinguished at the Battle of Culloden in 1746, ending the Stuart dynasty's aspirations. The castle's involvement in the Jacobite risings, though less dramatic than in earlier times, underscored its lasting importance as a symbol of power in Scotland. Despite their defeat, the Jacobites' legacy endured in Scottish folklore and song, reflecting the persistent allure of their cause and the resilient spirit of Scottish identity. After the Jacobite defeat, Edinburgh Castle embarked on a new chapter in its storied history. No longer a battleground of bloody sieges and dynastic wars, it evolved into a military garrison, shifting its focus from active combat to strategic defense. The castle's defenses were updated, and it became a base for British troops during the Napoleonic Wars and subsequent conflicts. The 19th century saw a revival of interest in Scotland's heritage, and Edinburgh Castle, with its deep historical roots and commanding presence, became a magnet for tourists and historians. Sir Walter Scott, a prominent figure in the Romantic movement and a fervent advocate of Scottish history and culture, was instrumental in rekindling public interest in the castle's legacy. His novels, often set against the backdrop of Scotland's dramatic landscapes and tumultuous history, captivated readers across Britain and beyond, igniting a renewed fascination with Scotland's past. In 1818, Scott himself spearheaded the search for the long-lost honours of Scotland, the Scottish crown jewels, which had been concealed within the castle since the Act of Union in 1707. Their rediscovery was a national sensation, further solidifying the castle's role as a custodian of Scottish history and identity. The castle's metamorphosis from a military stronghold to a national monument was well underway. No longer a site of conflict and bloodshed, it was becoming a symbol of Scottish pride, a testament to the nation's enduring spirit and its rich, often turbulent history. Edinburgh Castle, with its rich history, is often regarded as one of the most haunted locations in Scotland. Throughout the ages, numerous individuals have walked through its gates, from royalty to soldiers and captives. It is believed that some of their spirits still reside within the castle walls. One of the most chilling tales is that of the ghostly piper, a young boy who vanished centuries ago. Tasked with exploring a hidden passage, his piping echoed through the corridors, charting the way. But the music ceased, and the boy was never found. Some claim they can still hear the faint sound of his pipe, a haunting melody from the depths. Not all of the castle's ghostly residents are said to be human. The castle is also home to a pet cemetery, where for centuries, soldiers and their families laid their beloved companions to rest. Amongst the headstones, a small terrier named Bobby is said to haunt the graveyard. His ghostly bark is often heard at night, a mournful sound that chills the heart of even the most skeptical visitor. One particularly poignant story is that of a phantom piper and his loyal dog. The piper, a soldier in the castle garrison, is said to have died of a broken heart after his dog was accidentally killed. Now, their spirits are said to roam the castle grounds together, the piper's mournful tunes accompanied by the soft whimper of his canine companion. The castle's history is also filled with tales of hidden treasure and secret tunnels. One legend speaks of a secret passage leading from the castle to Holyrood Palace, a mile away at the bottom of the Royal Mile. This tunnel, it is said, was used by kings and queens to escape the castle during times of siege or to conduct clandestine meetings away from prying eyes. While the existence of such a tunnel has never been proven, the story persists, fueled by the castle's labyrinthine layout and the tantalizing possibility that secrets from Scotland's past remain hidden beneath the city streets. Beneath Edinburgh Castle lies a labyrinth of tunnels and chambers waiting to be uncovered. These underground areas had various uses, from storing essential supplies like food and ammunition to serving unknown, mysterious purposes lost to history. Among these mysteries is the Well of St. Margaret, a natural spring found deep within the castle's rock. According to legend, the well's water has magical properties, believed to bestow good health and fortune. Regardless of its mythical status, the well was a crucial source of fresh water for the castle's residents, especially during sieges when external access was impossible. The castle's subterranean network also includes vaults that once served as prison cells during conflicts. These dark, oppressive spaces, hewn from the rock, imprisoned war captives and political foes, their tales etched into the stone walls. Today, Visitors can explore some of these vaults, imagining the castle's past as a place of confinement and sorrow. The vault's silence is profound, interrupted only by the drip of water and echoes of history, a haunting reminder of the castle's somber past. Edinburgh Castle is not merely a collection of ancient walls and intricate architecture. It stands as a symbol of Scotland's enduring spirit. Perched on its volcanic rock, the castle has witnessed pivotal moments in Scottish history. Each year, countless visitors are drawn to its storied past and stunning vistas. It has served as a royal residence, a fortress, and a symbol of national pride. Standing on the castle ramparts, looking out over Edinburgh, you can't help but feel the weight of centuries. The ancient stones whisper tales of monarchs, warriors, and captives. Edinburgh Castle is a symbol of the seamless blend of history and modernity. As you exit through the castle gates, remember this: you carry a piece of its enduring legacy with you.